Yo guys, and welcome to episode 3 of From Tutorial Island to 100mm. If you've not catched the earlier 2 episodes, I recommend tuning into those to understand where we've come from and some of the items we started out doing. But a quick TLDR, we're getting our way to 100mm cash from only flipping using the Grand Exchange up to 100mm. Okay, so kicking off this episode from where I left off last episode with 1mm, and the first flip is some steel darts for 28k profit. Again, some more steel darts, this time soon after, managing to pick them up for 36 each. I couldn't show that, but in total that's 35k profit. Here we've got some quick and easy oak logs for a 20k profit. 57.5k profit here on the limit of mithril darts. These fluctuate quickly and are probably the most used darts out there. Here we've got a total of 3 trades of sharks, making roughly 12k per trade. So that's a quick 36k, and I mean it when I say quick, as PKers do not care what they pay. 2 more trades of sharks here, this time making 30k profit per trade, and 60k in the space of 5 minutes. On to astral runes now, and we've managed to pick 7k of them up in 2 trades for 1.26 and selling them on for 50k profit. Another limit on cannonballs, making 27k this time in no time. Some Karabuans here, resulting in 50k profit. Again, these are really quick to turn over, so if you can get a good margin on them, I highly recommend pouring all your money into them. 3 total trades of sharks, resulting in 50k profit per trade, and in total 150k profit for the 10 minutes it took to both buy and sell the whole lot. Trying out some raw sharks now. Not too great, only 12k profit for such a big amount invested, but profit is profit. Moving on to 2 trades of death runes now, getting roughly 30k profit from the 6k bought and sold. 30k profit here on some oak logs. You can also see another small 8k profit on some remaining death runes. More mithril darts here, this time getting 21k profit on the GE limit of 7k. Next up we've got some iron knives and blood runes. The knives getting us 21k profit and the blood runes only 12k. A small amount of steel darts, only 1/3 of the limit, but getting 24k profit is extremely good for such a little amount that I invested. Next up we turn over 8k astral runes for 24k profit. We next try our hands out at some Zulrah scales, 20k this time, although they have a limit of 30k. Only 20k profit from the 2 trades, but they're nice and quick and I recommend doing them every 4 hours, similar to cannonballs. 60 or so DDSs here, getting 500 GP profit per, roughly, so that's a nice 30k profit. I keep saying it, but I highly recommend doing all PK and equipment. From there we try out more sharks, only getting 14k profit here, and some green D-hide chaps for 7k profit. In total 21k. Soon after we flip the limit on rune scimitars, making 22k profit. After the rune skims we quickly move on to 24k profit on a total of 4.5k U-logs in 2 trades. 21k profit here on 7k blood runes. It's always good to try out runes such as blood, nature, death and law. A few things on the screen now. 27k profit in steel darts and roughly 8k profit from cannonballs. Our old favourite oak logs again with another 20k profit. Another duo clip, this time 5k lobsters, only getting roughly 10k profit, and some iron knives getting 15k profit. Back onto DDSs again, this time getting 55k profit from the limit, which is 70. Trying out a new item here in some granite moles, getting roughly 1k profit per, so that's 32k profit. Next I try my hands out on some nature runes, 2 trades to reach the limit, and making 20k profit in no time. Similar to the nature runes, I tried my hands out on some death runes, again 2 trades for another 20k profit. Next up blood runes, 30k profit this time from a limit of 10k. More mithril darts here, 35k profit this time. Here we've got our first 100k plus flip of the series, in the form of steel darts. If you hold out for these you can really sell them for a big margin. Here we've managed to flip 55k profit on iron knives and also 50k on some addy darts. More Karabuans here, this time resulting in 35k profit, and again making another 30k profit quickly after, and another 45k soon after that, These Karambwa arms are really working out well. Another triple clip here, this time the Cannonballs yielding 26k profit, Steel Darts 14k, and the Oak Logs roughly 10k, so altogether that's roughly 50k. Two lots of trades here for some Zulrah scales. The limit on these are 30k per 4 hours, and in these two trades I made 60k. Roughly 100k profit here on 50 granite moles. 40k profit here on the limit of the Mithril Darts. Another double clip here, 37k profit on some DDSs, and another 14k on granite moles. Another crazy flip on some Steel Darts. As I said earlier in the video, that you can make some crazy margins on them if you are just patient enough. Here you can see I made 115k on 7k darts. A few trades here. First of all, we've got 60k profit on some Addy darts, and then 77k on iron darts. Here we are back with another 55 granite balls, making 1k profit on each of those. 3 more flips of sharks here, firstly making 60k, secondly 80, and finally another 60k, so in total 200k profit. Back to some more adamant darts, this time turning them over for 37k profit. Now moving on to some newer items being flipped in this series. I tried my hands out on some Runite armors. Here we've got legs, which got me around 50k profit. Soon after the legs I tried skirts and did 64k profit. After the success of skirts and rune legs, I tried out rune full helms and got 35k profit on those, and also dragon scimitars for another 60k profit. Here I found out the prices of some black masks and black masks charged, and found you could easily uncharge them by right clicking and selling them for more uncharged. 50k profit right there, while also making 20k on some rune arrows. Another 80k profit here on the limit of Mithril Dart tips. These buy and sell so incredibly quick, as it is one of the most efficient ways of training fletching. More Zulrah scales here, and another 60k profit. And with this last flip, that puts us on a cash stack of just over 5 mil, and that's where we're going to be leaving this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate, subscribe, and share with your RuneScape friends that might be interested in this series, and be sure to follow me on Twitter for updates on how I'm progressing, and I'll see you guys later.